This is a joyous occasion, man. It's Christmas in July. Kwesi Adofo-Mensah and the kick-ass offseason that he has had continues to add riches to the treasure that he has built. And I want to say, the biggest takeaway I have from him, not only has he done a great job as general manager, he has shown that he recognizes how wrong he was in the past. He's righting all the wrongs this very moment, in the present. And it continues here. We've got back-to-back news. Vikings have signed Duke Shelley. Should have never left after the 2022 season. Duke Shelley, listed at 5'8", 183 pounds, but I tell you what, this man's a dog. He became a household name for Vikings fans in the Buffalo game. Everybody thinks about, when it comes to that Buffalo game in 2022, the catch by Justin Jefferson, the greatest catch of all time. Even as a Vikings fan, bias aside, come on, man. Everyone thinks about that, and that's fine. But let's also not forget about, hey, forcing the turnover at the inch-yard line by Buffalo and recovering it in the end zone for a touchdown. And also, Duke Shelley, who we had no idea who he was before that game. I was like, who the hell is this guy? Duke Shelley getting a pass breakup on Dawson Knox. 5'8" Duke Shelley against 6'4" Dawson Knox in the end zone. Pass breakup. What? And it wasn't a fluke. He was one of our better defenders the rest of that year. This man, hey, in 2022, this man he allowed a 46% completion rate and 0 touchdowns. And when they let this man walk away in free agency, we all were like, what the hell are you doing? How could you let him go? But Kwesi, he's righting all the wrongs. Played with the Rams last year. 11 games, no starts. And still, you can only work with the opportunities that you are given. Played in 11 games, no starts, targeted 11 times. Gave up 6 completions, a 54.5% completion rate, and guess what? Also, 0 touchdowns. This man has given up 1 touchdown his entire career. You have to go back to 2020 for that. And they brought him back. This is crazy. This is... How can you not be filled with joy as a Vikings fan right now? And then wait, it gets better. Because right after that news broke, it's been announced that the Vikings have signed Christian Darrisaw to a 4-year, $113 million extension, $77 million guaranteed, $43.7 million due at signing. I thought this was going to be a thing next year. But guess what? Box checked off. This isn't going to be a distraction at all. Took care of it early. And the 2 main cornerstones of this franchise, Justin Jefferson and Christian Darrisaw, extensions done. We ain't got to worry about it no more. We chilling. Nothing but positive vibes going into next offseason. Kwesi, man, listen, man, you deserve the criticism in 2022, no doubt, but I can't sit here and deny the fact that the growth that he has had, the ability, the self-awareness, the ability to recognize, hey, 2022, I screwed up bad. But the ability to say, hey, how can I improve upon those mistakes? This man's been cooking. Back-to-back great news as far as the handling of this roster. To where I'm going to say, Hey, this man, dare I say, might be a top third GM in the league. Duke Shelley brought back Christian Darrisaw. The extension is done. The two cornerstones of this franchise, signed, sealed, delivered. We're chilling. Onward and upward.